Getty Malaysia has sworn in Mahathir Mohamad as Prime Minister following yesterday's election. Mahathir's opposition alliance stormed to a surprise victory in yesterday's Malaysia election, ousting the BN party for the first time since the country became independent. Outgoing Prime Minister Najib Razak had appeared to be clinging to power according to early results, but the Nottingham University graduate's many scandals appear to have fatally eroded his support in key areas. Today Mr. Mahathir, who previously led the country for 22 years, was sworn in as Prime Minister, jokingly referencing his strongman image by telling reporters, "Please remember, I am a dictator." Hundreds of Malaysians lined the road leading to the palace, waving party flags and cheering with joy and some relief. The Election Commission announced the result long before dawn, and there had been some consternation in the capital Kuala Lumpur over the time taken to swear in the new Prime Minister. Official results showed that Mahathir's coalition won 121 seats, comfortably more than the 112 required to rule. Despite concerns the four opposition parties had not been officially registered as an alliance, Mr. Mahathir was officially sworn in today. After promising yesterday he wasn't seeking revenge for Mr. Najib's role in a multi-billion scandal, today he promised the country's financial sector he would seek justice. Mahathir Mohamad has been sworn in as Prime Minister of Malaysia. Mahathir said, "We believe that we can get most of the 1MDB money back. We have to increase the confidence of investors in the administration." One political commentator said the result was a shock on the scale as Brexit and the Trump election. Anindya Mitra, a senior sovereign analyst at BNY Mellon Investment Management, said, "This upset ranks up there with Brexit and the Trump election." Getty Malaysia election. Mahathir Mohamad supporters celebrate his shock win. "I believe the ringgit currency will come under pressure as policy continuity will come under a cloud." Despite being sworn in today, Mr. Mahathir plans to stick to his pre-election promise to pardon a former foe and step aside. During the campaign he joined forces with his one-time protege and later rival Anwar Ibrahim, and together their alliance exploited public disenchantment over the cost of living and various government scandals. Mr. Mahathir has promised to seek a royal pardon for Mr. Anwar if they win the election and, once Mr. Anwar is free, to step aside and let him become Prime Minister. This marks a huge change in heart for Mr. Mahathir, who had sacked Mr. Anwar as his Deputy Prime Minister in 1998. Mr. Anwar was soon after jailed following charges of sodomy. Mr. Anwar was imprisoned again in 2015, when Mr. Najib was Prime Minister, after another sodomy charge, which he described as a politically motivated attempt to end his career.